All right, Shalom, Shalom. We the brothers of Great Millstone, the branch here in Birmingham, Alabama, and as always, want to begin by giving all praise, honor, and glory
to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakam,
Yeah, in the ancient Hebrew tongue, that would be the correct name of the Heavenly Father, His only begotten Son, and the Holy Spirit. I also would like to give double honors to our teachers, the head apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, much due honors and respect to the sincere brethren out there who's also laboring in His work, continue pushing out this gospel in all true faith and sincerity. And I also want to say shalom to you believers, you know, the brothers and sisters out there amongst Israel, you know, the Akim and the Ankar that subscribe to this truth as well. So we back again in spirit and power, how about Shema Shai. And this, the overtone of this sitting right here is going to be as foretold in the scriptures, which is going to be the third installment of an ongoing series, if you will, that the Lord has allowed us to touch on spirit and power, how about Shema Shai. All right? Pretty much focusing and featuring, you know, the current events that's happening and filtering it through the scriptures. And see, that's the luxury we have, man, other than just some nigga, you know, who come out like hanging with Mr. Cooper, you know, the nigga Grandmaster Flash, man, okay? Or, you know, even though we know he could be paid off, he could be set up. And let's just say if he didn't sit down and take that bag, by him coming up against the will of Yahweh Shai, which the Lord told us that this would be a peaceful, if you will, you know, thing, you know, from the perspective of how we was sent forth as sheep. All right, let's just say if he didn't take that back, where he's pushing is contrary to the will of the Lord. So by default, he would be an agent in the spirit. He's an agent for the spiritual being saved, man. You know, and through the spirit and power, how about Shema Shai, we're gonna focus on some of these leaders amongst Israel as well. All right, because when the scripture, matter of fact, you'll get that out, the leaders of this people, whoever get that, the leaders of this people caused them to err. Now, you know, even if you have somewhat of a feel for this gospel, you might come across that precept and you'll think those leaders is centered around these pastors and preachers, or, you know, maybe Dr. Martin Luther King, Medgar Evers, or, you know, one of these guys, Louis Farrakhan, where it even goes deeper than that. You know, it actually applies to these rappers. You know, we're going to show you that through the spirit. Anybody with a voice, if you will, anybody with somewhat of a platform here in Israel that has a voice, right, they would be considered a leader. Hey, in some cases, just the average dope boy, D-boy on the block is a leader. Because why? His word hold weight. He might tell Jake some shit, and Jake will hold fast to that. You know, Jake hold fast to certain, you know, sayings, you know, ideas. See? So whomever take upon himself to occupy the position of leading, you know, then that would be considered a leader amongst Israel. So go ahead,
God, this Isaiah 3:12. As for my people, children are their oppressors.
Right, and that's dealing with Esau, man. Esau is a child, man. Okay? This man bungee jump. What? Look at that. Let's just for recreation, man. This fucking devil mountain climb. Oh, the elder Yashimama, he put out a post where he saw the Edomite chick fell from a goddamn cliff. First of all, what you doing up there, man? You know? That's just like if your kid come in the house crying, you know, he was doing some shit he ain't had no business doing, you know what I mean? He trying to do a trick on his bike and flip, you know what I'm saying? All right? Esau, what's some of these things they do that contribute to them being a child? Skydive, right? Then they got levels of that. They call it the squirrel. You know, they bungee jump. All right, but these devils actually tie a goddamn rope around their ankle and jump from a damn cliff, man. Tempting your power, man. They ski. Hang glide. We mentioned rock climbing. You see what I'm saying? So that, and not to mention cutting down the trees. You got deforestation. That's something a child will do. The best example I can give you is Home Alone, man. You leave this kid at home, when you come back, the house is in shambles. Okay? And that's what you read Revelation 11 chapter and 18 verse. It tells you how the Lord would destroy them that destroyed the earth. Man, you have to be the real destroyer to destroy this paradise known as planet Earth. Under this short time that the so-called white man came up, because, you know, when you go into him being in power, it was in spurts. You know, the Greeks, the Romans. Then here, with his technology, this is when he really destroyed the earth. In this little short window of time, this devil has created global warming. You got animals at the brink of extinction. There's certain animals that's already classified as extinct. The white rhino, the white tiger. This devil done knocked off the whole ecosystem, man.
Yeah, that's why he said, we together gotta change this problem.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. They like to say, mankind.
Yeah.
Fucking devil, man. Oh, and that goes into them being accused as well. Motherfuckers can't take responsibility, accountability for what they did. You created goddamn plastic cups, plastic forks. Hey, you had cases, when you have cases to this very day, it's called beaching, where these animals, they commit suicide, man. They're like, fuck it, man, I'd rather just go up there and die in the air than for real talk, man.
Yeah, they suffocating in the water.
Yeah, they suffocate in the water. It's plenty of cases with whales beached up on the shore. You cut them on. It's McDonald's cups, Waffle House. See?
You got some real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's on Jeremiah 50:6. My people have been lost sheep. Their shepherds had caused them to go astray.
Right. And our people, they try to lure you to sleep. They want you to come. Hey, you notice how they set up this thing of working. I was really meditating on it today too, man. How Jake set up, not Jake, but this system, right? The overtone of the system, it sets up this idea of you working and you a good man. They say that's a good man, you know? He working, man. You know? When they promote you being a slave here, man. So that's what our people contribute to that. You know, they look at you like you ain't really, which, you know, you should be working at the time. We ain't, you know, we ain't here to rule, you know. We're in a time to be in subjection, right? According to the prophecies. But that's not the point. Jake promote that as if that's, you know, that's the pinnacle. Matter of fact, somebody give me that real quick. Is Israel a homeborn slave?
Oh, yeah, that's Jeremiah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Now, this is Sirach chapter 22 and verse 10. But children, being haughty through disdain and want of nurture, do stain the nobility of their kindred.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's what Esau has done. They have stained the nobility of us. You know? Go ahead, you got more?
No, that was
it. All right,
yeah.
go ahead.
Con, this is Jeremiah chapter 2 and 14. It says, is Israel a servant?
Mm-hmm.
Is he a homeborn slave?
Mm-hmm.
Why is he spoiled?
Yep, why is he spoiled? See, go ahead.
It said the young lions roared upon him.
Right, and the young lions is dealing with Esau in this case. Because a young lion is full of vigor, you know, versus the old lion. And that proves that these are two extremes. You read Genesis, the 49th chapter. Israel, storm with Judah, is considered the old lion crouching versus Esau, the young lion. You know, you don't want to come across a young lion, man. They're going to be amped up. They're going to be poised. They're going to chase you down, you know. Go ahead.
He said the young lions roared upon him and yelled, and they made his land waste. His cities are burnt without inhabitant.
Right. Yep. And when you go into that, we are a city. You know, we are a city. Israel is known as a city. Okay. All right. So let's go back to where we was at.
Okay, this Isaiah 3 and 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them.
Yep. Go ahead.
O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err.
Right. They that lead thee cause thee to err. And that's not only designated or reserved for your local pastor or preacher, you know, or you know, what they call them, these motivational speakers. Well, whoever you might have, you have life teachers or, you know, your personal trainer. Anybody out there who you might confide in. It's not only reserved to them. This actually is geared towards these rappers. You know, anybody with a platform, like I said, amongst Israel. These are your leaders. See? You got something I'm saying?
Social activists.
Yeah, social activists and shit like that, man. You know? Read that one more time.
It said, as for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy paths.
And destroy the way of thy paths. See that? So you're never going to find your way out of here, man. Okay? Now, with that, you got a precept?
Yeah, I'm going to go back to the precept when I got the definition for nurture. All
Okay.
right? This is Sirach 22:10. But children being haughty through disdain and want of nurture do stain the nobility of their kindred. The definition for nurture is care for and encourage the growth of or development of. The process of caring for and encouraging the growth or development of someone or something. Yeah, kind of. So us children being haughty, our people lead you to that, the development of growth, man. All right, and we don't push that, man. We're pushing the kingdom of heaven. That's what we're preaching. You got it, huh?
Yeah, we're not pushing blowing up in America. All right, you got something?
I got a quick
All right, before anybody else got something?
I was gonna finish that off.
Okay, go ahead and finish off. You got get what you got. Then we're gonna go into this. Go ahead. Yeah, I already know. Yeah.
Back in Jeremiah 50:6, when people have been lost sheep, their shepherds have caused them to go astray. They have turned them away on the mountains. They have gone from mountain to hill. They have forgotten their resting place.
Yeah, woo. Yeah, that's bad. Yeah, they have gone from mountain to hill, meaning they reside in anything outside of what the Lord have laid out. And that's our people in a nutshell, man. They wander from mountain to hill. You know? Yep, go ahead.
This is
Hey, go. Go ahead. Go.
Alright, this is the book of Matthew 7, verse 13. Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be that go thereat.
Right. So this way of truth, all right, which is only reserved for the elect. See, we get it now. We understand that this is not for the masses. And when you take a glimpse into black culture, it's always been centered around numbers. The more niggas you can get in one room, you accomplish something, man. A million men. That's why it was framed the million man. You see, pay attention. Why it wasn't just the man march? See that? And see, that's the spirit. It had to be the million man march. Because that's what Jake is into. Jake is into numbers, all right? All right? So, do you get that?
Yeah, Con. This is Jeremiah 2.
Just back up what you brought out, Go ahead.
Jeremiah 2 and I started at 23. Said, how can thou say, I am not polluted?
Right, so how can you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans say you are not polluted? Because really when you cry out, right, when you lock arms and you march, and you have picket signs and shit, you protest, you in a roundabout way saying you not polluted. When it was because of your ass that you in this position, man. See that? That's what the Lord's saying. Go ahead.
How canst thou say, I am not polluted? I have not gone after Balaam.
Oh, see it? Go ahead. And where is Balaam located? Continue.
It says, see thy way in the valley.
Oh, that's America, man.
Yeah.
That's America, man. See that? See thy way in the valley. Go ahead.
Know what thou hast done. Thou art a swift dromedary.
Now, hold up. A dromedary, when you go into a dromedary, that's a female camel. Now, where's a camel found? In the desert, man. Okay? Was that somebody to be in this desert land in America? Go ahead.
Thou art a swift dromedary, traversing her ways. A wild ass used to the wilderness.
Hold up. A wild ass. That's why when you read, matter of fact, when you read up to I think it's in the same chapter where it say has become a wild, a strange, degenerate plant.
Yep.
Which that links up with the wild olive tree. When you got these so-called Christians, they like to try to throw that. You have the more sophisticated Christian that'll probably go and pull that precept out. What about the wild olive tree that was grafted? Well, we reading about it. That's the wild ass, man. That's Israel. Okay? It said a wild ass. Somebody hold me Ephesians 4 and 14 real quick. Read that again.
It said a wild ass used to the wilderness that snuffled up the wind at her pleasure.
Oh, that what?
Snuffled up the wind at her pleasure.
What is this wind right here? Give me Ephesians 4 and 14.
Ephesians chapter 4, verse 14. That we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro, and carried about with every wind of doctrine.
With every what?
Wind of doctrine.
Read this again.
It said that snuffled up the wind at her pleasure.
That's why the Lord compared you to this damn wild ass that snuffled up the wind at her pleasure. Meaning any doctrine, any idea, any philosophy that's on display, Jake eat that shit up, man. And we gonna go into that, man. All right. We gonna show you that your leaders cause you to err. You know, with their smooth speeches, you know, they fair speeches and words. All right, read that again.
Kind. Ephesians 4:14, that we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro, and carried about with every wind of doctrine.
See, with every wind of doctrine. See, go ahead.
By the sleight of men.
Yeah, by the sleight of men, it's like 3-card money.
Oh, trickery.
Yeah, trickery. Motherfucker like, okay, you know, you got 3 cards, you know, motherfucker running circuit around, you lost all your money, man. That's what they do, all right? Go ahead.
And cunning craftiness, whereby they lie in wait to deceive.
Right, and that deceit, the driving force and motivation behind you being deceived is any idea of doctrine outside what the Lord has laid out. All right. So now let's play a little of this right here. All right, and before we play it, this is T.I. This P-head nigga, man. T.I. This nigga is actually considered a leader amongst Israel. Oh, and also Killer Mike. How about that? These are your leaders. Nigga named Killer Mike.
Killer Mike
and T.I., man. Which I don't know what T.I. stand for. I still don't know what that shit stand for.
T.I.P.
Tip, all that
What
shit.
the banker say. Banker telling me.
Let's show you how, man, show you how Israel is a joke, man. You know, for real. See? And you shun, and you go as far as abhorring the men that Yahweh Shemel Shai has laid out, man. That's why the scripture says, I sent unto you. Matter of fact, give me that real quick. The Lord said, I sent unto you prophets and wise men. Is that Matthew 23? With the Lord said, the blood of righteous Abel going to be on them.
Let's see.
Somebody look that up. And while you're getting that, give me, I think that's, what's that? Is it?
23 and 35.
Yeah, 23 and 35. Get that.
Yeah.
You got that out?
No, that ain't the one.
That ain't?
Yeah, that is 30.
I think that's it, huh?
The blood of righteous, yeah, that's 35.
Yeah, but jump up. But jump up. I should send them unto you, prophets and wise men.
Yeah, that's it. This is Matthew 23 and 34. Wherefore, behold, I send unto you prophets and wise men.
Yeah, those are, hey, that links up with Matthew the 10th chapter. The Lord said, I send you as sheep amongst wolves. Oh, when you go into the word apostle, it means to be sent forth. And that links up with what? Romans the 10th chapter. How could they be heard? At least they be sent. So we ain't here, you know, this is not some elaborate plan or scheme we concocted in the basement, man. All right? We were sent by Yahweh Shemel Shai, and particularly Yahweh Shai. All right? The Lord sent us forth. Okay? So the Lord said, what? I will send you what? Read this again. Go ahead.
It's Matthew 23 and 34. Wherefore, behold, I send unto you prophets and wise men.
Hold up. And wise men. Now, what was the main offense of Israel? Becoming fools. That's why the Lord said, I take no pleasure in fools. Also, what's that? Hosea 4 and 6. My people are. So, how did the Lord extend mercy? By sending wise men to wake you up from that foolish state, man. But what happened when the Lord sent these wise men? Go ahead.
And scribes, and some of them you shall kill and crucify.
Yep, go ahead.
And some of them shall you scourge in your synagogues, and persecute them from your city to city.
Yep, go ahead.
Matthew 23 and 35. That upon you may come all the righteous blood shed upon the earth, from the blood of the righteous Abel, unto the blood of Zacharias, son of Barachias, whom you slew between the temple and the altar.
Right, hold up. So what is the Lord saying right here? Just to simplify this. It's a capital offense to persecute and come up against the men that the Lord has sent forth, man. Because we are carriers of supreme knowledge, wisdom, and understanding through the spirit of power, Yahweh Shemel Shai. And when you come up against us, then that means you slapping the Lord's hand away. I forget what the scripture had, but the Lord said he put his arm around you and you knocked it off. I forget where it's at, but that's technically what you did. You know, the Lord have extended somewhat of a peace offering to you, and you shunned it, man. All right? And that peace offering was his hand. When the Lord said, I have stretched forth my hand, what's that symbolic to? Us. We are the hand of the Lord. Okay, the prophets, the servants. All right. So now, give me what you got.
God, this is 2 Chronicles 36:15. And the Lord power of their fathers sent to them by his messengers.
See, by his messengers, man. Go ahead.
Rising up bedtime.
Right, meaning diligently, rising up bedtime. We diligently, the Lord put a resilient spirit on us, man. Collectively as a body, we constantly extending a hand to Jake, man. Okay, go ahead.
It said rising up betimes and sending because he had compassion on his people.
Yeah, this is the Lord showing compassion unto you, man. You know, trying to wake you up out of that docile state you in. But you rather cleave on to some shit T.I. said, man. You see that? Go ahead, huh?
It says, because he had compassion on his people and on his dwelling place, but they mocked the messengers of the Most High.
But they mocked the messengers of the Most High, man. You got people that's mocking this message. All right? This doctrine. The Bible, when presented in its purest form. You got a nigga out there somewhere mocking it, man. See? Go ahead.
Said, but they mocked the messengers of the Most High and despised his words and misused his prophets
Go ahead.
until the wrath of the Lord arose against his people.
See? Go ahead.
Until there was no remedy.
And that's the penalty. Okay? So that's a capital offense, right? So even if you are not confrontational, you don't come up against us talking shit. Well, if you dismiss what we say and cleave on to some shit Killer Mike say, then the Lord gonna destroy you, man. All right? So now, this, you got another precept? Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 5:25. Therefore is the anger of the Lord kindled against his people, and he hath stretched forth his hand against them.
See? Yep, go ahead.
And hath smitten them.
Go ahead.
And the hills did tremble, and their carcasses were torn in the midst of the streets. For all this his anger is not turned away, but his hand is stretched out still.
Yeah, so the Lord hasn't relented. The Lord's still angry. Hey, and I'm going to say this to all you Israelites out there, just you casual Israelites with fringes, you know. Well, don't think just because you acknowledge that you're an Israelite. That's a beautiful thing now, don't get me wrong, but don't be content with that, man. As if the Lord is pacified by you acknowledging that you're an Israelite. No, it goes farther than that, man. You have to be serious, man. You know, you have to have a contrite, a humble spirit, you know. You know, a lot of jakes, they think they ought to be celebrated because they're Israelite. What up, King? You know. Yeah, go ahead.
The book of Ezekiel 37 says what? They had no breath in them. Meaning, like Ox said, they got the skin, they got the ID, but it doesn't stop.
Yeah.
With the skin or ID, you must have the breath also. You know,
true.
which makes you alive.
That makes you alive. Other than that, you're just a corpse.
Right.
You still among. Oh, he that wandered into the well, still remained in the congregation. You're still technically dead.
That's true.
Because you go to a funeral, your auntie look alive, but she dead, man.
Dressed up in the corpse.
Yeah, she's dressed up corpse.
That's true.
With fringes, all right? You look like an Israelite, but you're still dead. All right, so now let's get into this right here.
When you don't get treated right in New York, when you don't get treated right in LA, when you can't get treated right in Detroit, when you don't get treated right in St. Louis, when you don't get treated right in Alabama. Hold up.
And turn that up probably a little too. I don't know if y'all can hear that. But this nigga, the hell with being treated right in Detroit, treated right in Atlanta. Why would you want to be in the kingdom, man? Hold up. Let's play this again. Give me, did we get that already? We got Israel a homeboy. So
Get that again.
we already got that, man. It's that short the spirit, man. Okay, and then you can get Isaiah 30.
Yep.
You know? Then give me Exodus 2. Exodus 14. All right? Get Exodus 14. Hey, play this one more time, man. And this T.I., this dope boy in the trap nigga, man. See, that show you, you see that though?
Hypocrisy, man.
Fucking hypocrisy,
Real
man.
talk, man.
See these niggas, man?
Yeah.
Oh, and that, you was touching on that camp over the weekend by Eleazar. And you had certain men looking to make a name for themselves. Get that too, huh? Yeah. Real talk. That applies to what we're going into, man. Because that's what you get with Jake. Jake just wants some attention, man. All of a sudden, your rap career ain't really what it. Now you want to be the next leader of Israel.
taught a nigga how to cook dope. Now
Yeah.
he said,
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. The nigga taught a nigga how to cook dope step by step and went into a manual of how to shoot a nigga.
Dope boys in the trap.
Yeah, dope boy in the trap, nigga.
Yeah, trap.
Now you on a damn panel.
You'll be a social activist.
Yeah, you on a podium.
that was an
What do you want to be now?
man.
That's why we read it. My people, the leaders of my people called them the era. You think that's just talking about Mega Evans? No, that's talking about T.I. That's talking about Tip, man. That's talking about Tip. Think about that. That's your leader.
Yeah, man.
That's it. Oh, give me that too. If you cause a man to be the leader of your coast.
Oh, yeah.
So you mean tell me you gonna have Tip to be the nigga the lead you out of here, man? Fuck out of here, man. I'm gonna be honest, man. It gets you vexed too, man.
that's
You know, the Spirit of the Lord, beautiful. The Lord have us laughing, you know,
Yeah, man.
to keep from losing it, man.
Yeah.
That's why the Scripture said with much,
Well, must not come
must not come with sorrow, man.
That's it.
It's like we under the knife without any anesthesia. Versus you people, you numb to the pain, man. We feel it, man. We can see it, and it vexes us, man. The trap God, you know. Telling you, you know, go ahead.
Yeah, it's like, the trap god turned to a sugar daddy.
Yeah.
You know, you can have whatever you like. This is the guy.
Oh yeah, well, yeah.
This is the
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
You got the ball.
You got the ball.
You got the ball roll, yeah.
You turn everybody's tricks out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got
Which one is 33?
Ezekiel 33.
Yeah, get that Ezekiel 33 real quick, yep.
Ezekiel 33 and verse 2, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring the swords upon the land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast and set
Oh,
him...
Salaki. Read that again, Salaki, Aki.
Yeah, come on. Ezekiel 33 and 2. Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon the land...
Oh, hold up, man. That's sorry right there, the Lord about drama, man. See that? And you had a lot of niggas, even to this very day, say, great millstone is fearmongers. Man, well, the scriptures... That's why, you know, but they want you to turn to Esau, who is proven to be a goddamn killer, man. It's proven, man. It's well documented that Esau and his pursuit to power was nothing but bloodshed left in the wake, man.
That's it.
Goddamn devil, man. Even with the animals, man. The trees.
Yep.
Which, do you know trees got DNA?
Yeah.
You know that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Trees got DNA, man. That's why scripture said the trees don't even clap. Fuck me, man. I mean, Esau responsible for bringing the earth into ruins, man. Why? Because he's the harbinger of death, man. He's the sword. If I go to caress your head with a sword, I don't give a fuck how, you know what I mean? How gentle. Yeah, that was his name, yeah. How gentle I be. I'm going to kill you, man. You know what I mean?
Tender mercies.
Yeah, tender mercies of the wicked, man.
That's it.
Your back hurt, no.
Yeah.
Straight up, man. That's just a vivid illustration, man.
You say your back hurt, man. Take a piece of your spine.
Right out, yeah. Oh, we were talking about it when the apostle touched on it, and Spirit had me touch on it a little too early. About how they got that extreme surgery.
Yeah.
Well, they're like, okay, you got cancer, just cut this shit off, man. Just cut his leg off. That's Esau, man. And see, you should want to get the fuck up out of here. See, I'm telling you to stay here. We gonna get that. All right, but real quick, read that again.
It says, finishing up in Ezekiel 33 and 2, if the people of the land take a man of their coast...
Oh, so if the people of the land, this is dealing with Israel, take a man of their coast, go ahead.
It says, and set him for their watchman.
So hold up. When you subscribe to T.I. Killer Mike, man, that's shit.
Man.
All right, if you set them your leaders, when you set them up as if you subscribe to them, that means in a roundabout way you saying these are my leaders.
Right.
This is my spiritual. This is my forecaster. This is my meteorologist. Right. I trust T.I. to tell me when the tornado coming. I trust Killer Mike to tell me when the tornado coming. Right? There's some niggas they got to busting a blunt and they step out on the podium, man. See, read that again.
Ezekiel 33 and verse 2, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon a land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast and set him for their watchman, if when he seeth the sword cometh upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people.
That nigga ain't warning the people. Let's play what he doing. Then we're gonna go back here. Let's play what he doing. Is he warning you? Let's see what he said.
When you don't get treated right in New York, when you don't get treated right in LA, when you can't get treated right in Detroit, when you don't get treated right in St. Louis, when you don't get treated right in Alabama, Atlanta has been here for us. This city don't deserve it. However,
Look, this city, he's putting his stock into America. He's subconsciously telling you people that Atlanta is a haven. You know? Or Alabama. He mentioned Alabama, Detroit, all these different places. These places should be treating you right. What he's telling you, look, in a perfect world, we should be treated right here in these states. No, but the scriptures tell you to be conformed to this world, to come out of this place. Now, real quick, you got a precept?
Yeah.
Go ahead and get what you got. Then we
go
ahead.
Hey, now, mind you, this guy defending a city full of sodomites.
Oh, man, yeah.
That's it, man.
The hell you mean?
Oh, man, that's bad. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Come on.
You ain't like you defending somebody that stand for the Most High. This city here stands for. Man, that's
beautiful.
Got bugged out, man.
That's it.
Okay.
Okay, this is Micah 3, the point of verse 3, but I'm going to start at the top. It says, and I said, here, I pray you, O heads of Jacob.
Yeah, and that's a head of Jacob.
Yes.
Killer Mike, that's a head of Jacob.
Yes.
Willie D, man. That's a head of Jacob, man. Anybody who the Lord allowed to have a platform and a voice. Again, it ain't got to be the traditional guy in a fucking suit and a tie, man. Or a bow tie, man. Or kufi, man. This nigga in a fitted hat tilted to the side, man. See that? Yeah, read that again.
It said, and I said, here, I pray you, O heads of Jacob, and ye princes of the house of Israel.
See?
Is it not for you to know judgment?
Yes. See that? Go ahead.
Who hate the good and love the evil?
Yeah, you hate the good and love the evil. Because T.I. know about the Israelites. Man, you know them niggas know about us, man. They know about Great Millstone. All right? They research. Especially now, see, of late, you know, since the coronavirus, remember the Lord locked all them superstars down. And they ain't have time but to be on their laptops, desktops, phones, tablets. Yep. But hold up. Who is the most diligent people uploading videos? We are. World Stop Hip Hop don't upload more videos than us. So when you have all this time on your hand, you came across us, man. See? So they have no cloak for their sins now.
Right.
And that bad because the Lord threw that net out there twice, remember? To cast it out there again.
That's it.
Cast it out there again. These niggas got no more excuses, man.
That's it.
And don't be surprised if strange shit started to really get bad out here, man. Pocket nukes and shit like that. Go ahead.
It says, who hate the good and love the evil, who pluck off their skin from out them.
Right, here it is. We telling you Israelites, and this nigga telling you to strive to be treated better in Detroit. Strive to be treated better in that.
See, man.
Fucking nigga, man.
It says, who pluck out their skin from out them, and their flesh from off their bones.
Yep.
Who also eat the flesh of my people.
Yep.
And flay their skin from out them.
Yep, continue.
And they break their bones.
Go ahead.
And chop them in pieces.
And what else?
As for the pot.
And
as a flesh within the cauldron.
Now hold up. What's that going? You look up that word out. Let's see what they give you. Because it say they chop them up and they throw them back in the pot. What's America known as?
The melting pot. That's it.
Killer Mike had just thrown you back into the melting pot, man. Or T.I. or some of them niggas. Oh, and even those amongst the circumcised, Nate or General Yohanan. No, General Yohanan said, man, go and get that vaccination, man. Go and get that shot. You know? So what they doing? They causing you to go into the cauldron. They throwing you back in the pot. You know how frustrating that is, man? If I have fixed up a building, we come back and some nigga vandalized it. You know, you're going to be heated, man. Yep. So here it is. The Lord set us up to build up Israel. You got niggas coming through in spray paint. Now, if you paint a portrait and somebody come scrabble over it, man.
That's true. That's damn good.
So here it is, we did the work, then you got this nigga, right? Talking about, man, so now, nigga watch that, and they gonna say, you know what? The goal is to be treated better in Detroit, man. They ain't thinking about going back into the kingdom of heaven, man.
Appreciate it.
Yep, go ahead.
Sirach, Ecclesiastes, Sirach 34 and 23. When one buildeth and another pulleth down, what profit have they?
Salaki, read that again, Salaki.
Ecclesiasticus, Sirach 34 and 23. When one buildeth and another pulleth down.
Yeah, so
what?
we are the ones that build it. Through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Jeremiah 3 and 15 said, I will give you pastors according to mine heart, shall feed you with knowledge. All right, y'all know the scripture. Everybody know the scripture. And starting with the apostles and the elders, we have been building Israel up, feeding Israel with the spiritual nurturement. You know what I'm saying? To get them to health. All right, which is to desire the kingdom. Go ahead up. And then the ones that's tearing down, it's like I said, man, these guys like T.I., man, these social activists that have migrated from being dope boys, man. You know, you came up out of the trash heap, and now you want to roll over and act like you trying to spit some truth now, man. But really, that's taking the skin off of us, man. See what I'm saying? That's right, scattering the sheep. That's right, because you ain't gathering. It's not one time you speaking about death to America, destruction or whatever. No, you scraping the skin off. All right, but like I said, you know, we just sit here and beautify the building. Now you come back and spraying it with graffiti, man. Go ahead,
Oh, can I say something real quick? Building, when you go into the word building, it means to edify.
Beautiful, beautiful.
So we doing the building.
That's beautiful. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Again, Ecclesiastes 34 and 23, when one buildeth and another pulleth down, what profit have they then but labor?
That's right.
And we can go and continue to labor, man. All right, because you got these pastors or your shepherds that's scattering abroad. All right, that's pulling stuff down. You know, we got to continue to labor, man.
Yep.
The devil is working overtime, man. So we got to go full force, man.
Oh well, hey, the scripture said, "Hey, not laborious work." You know, so we got to work. You know, this is a condition of the battle. But yet, us being skilled, you know, the Lord giving us the scripture tell you wisdom raining down skill. So what's the part of the skill? Discernment. So we know they just say like if you working on a certain thing, you say, you know what, I know what the problem is. You identify the problem. That's us. We like, oh, you know what? I know why this shit ain't T.I., man. We got go get the spiritual rant and screw this nigga T.I. out of here. That's it. Yeah. All right. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, kind. So this is the just the definition for that. Just in the blue that Michael that word cadre, Strong's 87037. It says kalakha, and it just says cauldron, pot, kettle. So
the scriptures talk about, I think, Babylon being the scum of the pot or something like that.
Yep, that's it.
Yep, go ahead.
So I got this word melting pot.
Oh, melting pot, go ahead.
In the Wikipedia. So the word melting pot is a monoculture metaphor for a heterogeneous society becoming more homogeneous. It said the different elements melting together with a common culture, or vice versa, for a harmonious society becoming more heterogeneous through the influx of foreign elements with different cultural backgrounds, possessing the potential to create disharmony within the previous culture. Historically, it is often used to describe the cultural integration of the immigrants to the United States.
Oh, see, that's it. So what's that melting pot? What's the pot that your leader's throwing you back into? America. The scriptures tell you to come out of America. Give me, that's bad right there. The picture bad. That might be. Go ahead.
Oh, and it says what causing disharmony, meaning you're not in harmony with what you need, or you're not in sequence, or you're not on one accord with what you need to be on one accord with, which is the scriptures, which is to come up out of America. He's telling you to be conditioned. That's the myth.
It's a lot. What the scriptures say, ask for the old path.
That's it.
That's the old way.
You ain't in harmony then. You in misharmony, as the definition says.
You know, the harmonious arrangement, which is
Exactly.
Yep, go ahead.
Then Micah 2 and 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
That's the disharmony right there. He telling you you should be at rest. You know, this Atlanta, Alabama, all this is for the condition of you. See, but the scriptures don't say that. The scripture telling us to what? Read again.
It says, arise ye and depart.
Yeah, arise. How you arise, man? By you being edified, by you being built up. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
By this true knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, by receiving the light, which is Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
I got that word depart real quick in Strong's H32:12. You're locked. It says to go, walk, come, to go, walk, to depart, receive, move, go away, to die,
It's
live.
a receive, right?
Oh, die.
And to receive what?
He that loseth his life.
That's it. Shall find it.
The scripture say, we are dead in your house.
That's right. It said receive, right? To receive this truth.
Proceeds.
Oh, proceed. My slack. Okay.
Yeah, proceed forth. Get the ball
That's
moving.
right. How do you do that?
Get out of here.
Receive this truth.
You got to regurgitate.
You got to regurgitate what you done learned, like what he talking about. As America being your protection, your safe haven or whatever, regurgitate that and say, you know what, this is not my rest, this is my pollution. You know what I'm saying? And I move forth by learning that. Move forth on the straight path, the straight, which leads to the kingdom. You know what I'm saying?
It says to, slack.
Just going back to the kingdom. Proverbs 8 and verse 35, for whoso findeth me, findeth life.
Yeah. Whosoever findeth me. So whosoever findeth Yahweh Shai, all right, this truth, finds of life. Go ahead.
And shall obtain favor of the Lord.
Obtain favor of the Lord. And that's what we want to do. We want to be cleansed in the sight of the Most High. We want to be found with no guile in the sight of the Most High. How do you do that? By being cleansed by the word. By coming up out of her, not being polluted. You know?
Oh, I got a quick precept. This is Revelation 18 and 4, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people.
I heard another voice from heaven, all right, saying, come out of her, my people. All right, and this goes back into the times that we finna face, man. And this is the elect. All right, they're going to come up out of America, man.
And that's talking about coming out of here spiritually, man.
Right.
That's it.
With T.I. telling you to be acclimated, the Lord telling you to come out of her. All right? Which is levels to that. Because, physically, ultimately, we're going to be taken out. But right now, matter of fact, get that too in Romans.
Quick precept, back you up.
Yeah, give what you got to get Romans 12. Go ahead, Al.
Micah 2 and 10. Arise ye and depart,
Yep.
but this is not your rest. But because it's polluted, it's how to destroy you, even with a short destruction.
Yep, this place is polluted, man. And that's dealing with spiritually because just because we got this truth, that don't mean we don't still breathe chemtrails.
Right.
Scriptures tell you if you return back to the pollution, I think we
By
got
the knowledge.
by the knowledge. See? Yep. So you have to give me what you got.
All right, this is Romans 12 and 2. It said, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind.
Right, so that's how you come out of this world. You know? Go ahead.
It says, be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High.
Right, so back in Revelation 18 and 4, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. Which ultimately, we're not going to receive the main plague, which is the missiles. But in order for us to qualify for that, you have to come out. You can't wait till the last minute.
Oh, man.
You know, you got to come out of her now. We just read it in Romans 12 and 2. You got a precept?
Yeah. I got some. We could.
All right.
Oh, this morning's definition. This morning's definition. It says to die, to live, manner of life.
Manner of life. See that?
And that's that word from depart.
So to depart is a manner of life. When you detach, because to cleave unto America means death.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
Yeah, that's pretty much it on that.
All right.
Quick precept to back that up.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, this is the book of Isaiah 1 and 16. Wash ye, make you clean, put away the evil of your doings from before my eyes, cease to do evil. Learn to do well, seek judgment, relieve the oppressed, judge the fatherless, plead for the widow.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, so it says, washing make you clean. We wash by the washing of the word, which is the scriptures, man. It says, put away the evil doing from before my eyes. So basically, don't do the stuff that you did before in the world, man. Like Paul said, throw that old man away. You know, it's time to work on the inward man right now, man. Yeah. And it says, cease to do evil. Again, stop doing nigga stuff, man. You know? You got out.
Yeah. So now, let's get back to the video. Started from the top again with this nigga. Pay attention to T.I., man. This your leader. Oh, Cosby the Arab.
Yeah.
Oh, did you ever get that on
there? Yeah, I got that on there. Yep, kind of.
Arrow.
Oh, okay.
We don't read that.
No, we ain't.
You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's play this.
Woo! You don't get treated right in New York, when you don't get treated right in LA, when you can't get treated right in Detroit, when you don't get treated right in St. Louis, when you don't get treated right in Alabama. Atlanta has been here for us. This city don't deserve it. However, I understand that a lot of others do. But we can't do this here. This is Wakanda. It's sacred. Must be protected.
Fake it, man.
That's some crazy shit, man. So this nigga said, look, Detroit don't treat you right. Alabama don't treat you right. I get it, but you can't riot here in Atlanta because this is Wakanda. You see the crazy psycho battle? Hold on, he said this is Wakanda and this is sacred, right? That shit would have sounded good in the fucking rap bar, man. You should have put that shit in the rap bar, okay? You shouldn't have presented that as doctrine. And that's why you gonna have, it was a nigga said, man, niggas hit the blunt. Yeah. A nigga hit the blunt, and nigga said, T.I., that boy T.I. said, yeah,
I bought the truth.
But T.I. said that shit. You know what I mean? And that nigga gonna run with that. He'll go to the nigga, don't you know this Wakanda, boy? Don't you know Atlanta Wakanda? Hey, man, read that. Okay. You got something? See that? Hey, give me Ecclesiastes 5 and 4. Go ahead.
Cause this is Isaiah chapter 3 and 12. It says, as for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err.
That's psycho Babylon. See that? Nigga to my man, that don't fly here, man. Atlanta is Wakanda. See that? Now, let's look up the word err.
Yeah, this is the word err, Strong's H, 85, 82, ta'ah. And it says to err, wander, go astray, to stagger.
To stagger. Because this is hey, how could you walk the path we on if you stagger? The scriptures tell you that this is a narrow path, so dangerous where there's a deep water on one side and a fire on the other. So they don't even qualify to walk this path, man. Go ahead.
Hey, they staggering because they drunk off of this Babylon juice, man.
And if you drunk, you can't walk this path.
So right, can't walk this that's straight and narrow.
Yeah.
They're like the officer give you the breathalyzer test.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Yeah, you gotta be sober. That's why the scripture said that.
Oh, but hold up, real quick. Give me 1 Thessalonians 5.
That's it. Exactly.
And start at the 3rd verse. Read that definition one more time.
It says to err, wander, go astray, to stagger.
Right? Now, let's get what you got.
1 Thessalonians 5 and 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them.
Go ahead.
As travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
Yep, go ahead.
But ye, brethren, are not in darkness.
Oh, so that's separate. That's letting you know that just because you're an Israelite, that don't mean you ain't in the dark. This is only for the brethren, all right?
Yep.
We are not in the dark. Go ahead.
That day should overtake you as a thief.
Read.
Ye are all the children of light.
Of this understanding. Go ahead.
And the children of the day,
Go ahead.
we are not of the night, nor of darkness.
Right. We're not of darkness, not meaning we don't subscribe to this disinformation that's on display. Continue.
Continue on, verse 6. It says, therefore let us not sleep, as others do.
See, go ahead.
But let us watch and be sober.
See, watch and be sober.
No staggering.
Read this definition again.
It says to err, wander, go astray, to stagger.
And that's what they do. Continue over here.
Verse 7 it says, for they that sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night.
Yeah, which is in America.
Right.
So when you subscribe to whatever America teaches, did not the scriptures tell you that this whole America had a goblet in our hand, right? Full of the wine of field, right? Scripture said, "Woe unto you to give your neighbors,
Drink.
So that's what they subscribe to. This is nothing more than a furthering, if you will, an extension of the civil rights movement, man. Think about it. Little white boys and little white girls holding hands. That's the same thing it is, man. That's why he said, man, we need to have peace in Detroit. We had to be treated better in Alabama, man. Same old shit.
Yeah, that's Salaki. That's a man of blood. When you see these leaders of Israel, these so-called rappers, that's a man of blood, man. They the ones they back in their life to kill the prophets, man. I got a precept to prove that. This is Sirach, Ecclesiastes 34:21. The bread of the needy is their life. He that defraudeth him thereof is a man of blood. There you go, man. So the bread is Yahweh Shah, man. We eat thereof of the scriptures. He is the life. He is the eternal immortality, man. All right, and we that's eating of all, we should have that, Lord willing.
Yeah, but that's why the scriptures say they pluck him off the skin. Yeah, you put Israel back to death, man.
Yep.
All right, so you got more than definition?
Oh, yeah, more than it says to wander about of intoxication. It says wandering of the mind.
Yeah, wandering of the mind. That's why the nigga came over with Wakanda.
Different ways.
He thought about that before he went up there.
Oh, man.
Him and Tiny, they like, yeah, say that. You know what I mean? And that nigga's in. That's why he thought he was like a drop the mic moment, like you said.
Yeah, he walked off.
Yeah, nigga. This Wakanda and dropped the
He's the governor of
fucking
Atlanta.
psycho bobbling, man. You know? Go ahead.
It says to be led astray ethnically. It says to cause wonder. It says to mislead mentally and morally.
Yeah, man. That's what these leaders are doing. They're misleading you mentally and morally, man. You know? So now let's play back over here.
Cap it up.
You got another? Go ahead.
Go ahead, play it.
Sure?
Go ahead.
Oh, you said arrow.
You probably got it.
All right.
When you don't get treated right in New York, when you don't get treated right in LA, when you can't get treated right in Detroit, when you don't get treated right in St. Louis, when you don't get treated right in Alabama, Atlanta has been here for us. This city don't deserve it. However, I understand that a lot of others do. But we can't do this here. This is common. It's sacred. It must be protected.
It says sacred. Fucking faggot busting.
Yeah.
Nigga, man.
Fucking faggot, you know?
Must be protected.
Must be protected. All right? See? Now to continue. Unless y'all got something else y'all want.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I didn't want to come.
Hold up.
But I don't want to be.
Fucking faggot, man. Salaki, man. Fucking faggot, man. You know what I mean?
Man.
See?
The shirt and everything.
Yeah, nigga, what he got on his shirt?
Kill your masters.
You know? Just a ball of confusion with that dude, man. And he coming across like a pastor, which he gonna miss it. He coming across like a pastor. He hit the podium like a pastor, man. You know? He trying to rock you back to sleep, man. He bringing that old Negro spiritual spirit back to Jake, man. Right. Right, they coming in like, I didn't want to be, you looking at your notes. I didn't want to be here. And,
Might well have your handkerchief.
yeah, you just missing a handkerchief, man. You know?
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, that's all they miss.
Organ,
You know, all you miss is an organ, man. That's it. It's an organ. That's it.
Every time
Fucking organ.
Everybody in there being crying.
Yeah.
But man, you saw grandma. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, Jake emotional, man.
Yeah.
And Apostle High even said, like, Esau creates the mind of Jake. Like, when Esau say, Jake run with it. Jake running with, all Esau got to do is just put some shit on the news, and Jake run with it, man. You know?
No discernment, man.
No discernment. Just simple as they can be, man. See? Go ahead.
Be here.
Hold up. That's what I wanted to say, too. You don't want to be here, but you here. That's an oxymoron. You see that shit, man?
It's an oxymoron.
It's coming in itself. It's coming in itself. Proves. Yeah, go ahead.
It's sacred. Must be protected. I didn't want to come, but I don't want to be here. I'm the son of an Atlanta City police officer. My cousin is an Atlanta City police officer.
Hey man, it's just man. See what I'm saying? Hey, give me, show yourself, man. Gird up yourself, you can get that too.
Yes. You got a name, Killer.
That's your
Mike.
You got killed on his shirt.
And then you got killed. Come
You're
on, bro.
masters.
Come on.
She don't want attention, man.
Yeah, that's it.
That's a nigga.
But he being double-minded, man.
It is awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Gotta be hold that too. I almost forgot.
You want to show yourself, man? Let's see.
Isaiah 46.
Okay.
8. Somebody get that Job too. Gird up thyself.
All right, Con. Isaiah 46 and verse 8. It says, "Remember this, and show yourselves men, and bring it again to mind."
Somebody can read that again.
Con. This is Isaiah 46 8. It said, "Remember this, and show yourselves men, bring it again to mind, O ye transgressors."
Right. So the Lord requires of us to show ourselves men. You got this nigga. He in the spirit of Esau. Because Esau would be with that. You ever notice, like in Hollywood, they have them scenes where the audience, they like, them moments. That's Esau shit. That's why the scripture say he's well built. Esau create that sentimental, man breaking down, showing his emotions.
That's true.
It's all right, cry, brother. You know all that bullshit, man.
Yep.
Scripture say, show yourself men, man.
Yep.
On your shoulder. That's some soft shit, man. I'm straight up, though, man. That's what they man. Yeah, violin and shit. Yeah. You know the real talk, though. I'm being honest, man. Like, you see these sitcoms and shit like that. You ever notice, like, when you get to a certain scene, they play the soft music?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. All of a sudden, you hear a motherfucker sniffling. Yeah, go ahead,
Nobody ain't got that Job.
Yeah, this is Job 38:3. It reads, "Gird up now thy loins like a man."
See, that's what the Lord requires of you.
Right.
Play this one time. Let's see if he in harmony with the scriptures, man. Somebody, I ain't want to be here. Like,
And
somebody drug you out of the bed.
respect for police officers, down to the original 8 police officers in Atlanta, that even after becoming police,
You just got to get in a whooping or some shit, man.
He ain't lying. He still
Soft shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, man.
Soft
You
shit.
better get on that stage.
Go for it.
That's a part of his. That's a part of his message.
Yeah.
He's selling emotions to you as well. Just say what the fuck you don't say. Why your voice crackling too? Because that's a part of the message. That's what he pitching to you, man. Because Jake a bunch of emotional motherfuckers. What you been saying?
Got a quick precept.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra 14 and verse 14. Let go from thee mortal thoughts. Cast away the burdens of men. Put off now the weak nature.
And with that, man. Real, man. Read that again.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra 14 verse 14. Let go from thee mortal thoughts.
Right. The Lord commanded us to let go of it. Why? Because this is a matriarch. This is a matriarch society. It's based upon emotions. It's a real soft society, and we are to come out of that. That's a part of our punishment, man. When you go into the history of Israel, we was manly. Case in point. When you go into, what did the women cheer?
Yeah.
They said Saul slayed his, and David slayed his tens of thousands. That was the mentality of Israel.
Damn.
Even when you go into Yahushua, what's the part of Yahushua glory? When you read Isaiah the 63rd chapter. You're going to come with dyed garments.
That's right. That's right,
He's going to be drenched in blood. That's a part of his glory.
You can't have no emotions.
You can't be no emotions.
To commit or act like that.
Yeah.
You can't
You gotta be a warrior.
You gotta be a warrior.
Hey, we went to Abraham when they jacked Lot. Remember when they robbed Lot? They hit a lick on Lot. Well, Abraham went in.
I got ready.
Abraham went and cut
I got scratched. That was a wrap then.
Hey, Abraham already had a team.
Yeah. Them boys ready.
He had some killers. You know what I'm saying? That's the spirit of Israel. Go ahead. You got this nigga voice cracking. That show you that ain't the spirit that the Lord gonna bring us back in. Now we not promoting, being physical, but spiritually. We standing up on our feet, man. Because the scripture said we're gonna stand up in the face of those who get that. Go ahead. What you got?
I'm trying to see that.
Get that while you looking for.
I got it.
Yep, 5.
Yeah, this is 1 Timothy. It's like 2 Timothy 2 and 3.
Yep, that's it.
Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Mashiach.
That's it. Now that's not physical because the scriptures say the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. So mentally, we have to be strong. Scripture tell you to fortify, gird the loins of your mind. This nigga emotional, man. Except this nigga burnt up a couple of CVS and shit. You step up to the podium with your voice cracking, man. Tell him, man, this shit vexing, man. I'm gonna be honest, man. Shit vexing, man.
Yep. Straight up.
Lying and shit. You lying.
Yeah.
Killer Mike.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, that was it?
Yeah,
Then get what you got then. Matter of fact, hold what you got and get what you got right
This is
quick.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5 and 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness.
Right, in great boldness, man. That don't mean we're going to take up arms, but we're going to display ourselves as men. When you read the Maccabees, you go into Maccabees, it shows you that spiritually how we will be today.
Yep.
We would stand up in the face of those who might be considered stronger than us, but like, fuck you, man. The scriptures tell you that the spirit of the Lord is not the spirit of fear or something like that. And that's an inkling of that. You sit up and talking about your father. What message you trying to convey, man? All right, you pushing that America is where it's at, and y'all guys need to tone it down and just follow what America got to offer, man. That's what they doing, man. Yep, go ahead.
Kind. Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account for his labors.
Yeah. Now that was it. Now get what you got, I'm on.
This is Isaiah 46 and 8. Remember this, and sue yourselves, men.
Yep.
Bring it again to mind, O ye transgressors.
Yep, that spirit came out again, man.
Yep, that's it.
So the Lord command for us to show ourselves as men. All right?
Back in that Job 38:3. Gird up now thy loins like a man, for I will demand of thee and answer me thou me.
Yeah. So yeah. All right. So that's what it is, man. You know, man, the Lord, man, heaven, man. That's why the Lord said His thoughts are not your thoughts. What happened when Yahweh asked the Lord to take that cup, and the Lord said Yahweh was well pleasing to him, right? But the scripture tells you, please the Lord to bruise him. But when Yahweh asked to take that cup away, He ignored him, man. You know. So now, you know, this is the spirit of the Lord on us. So that's why we displaying this vexation toward this. The Lord ain't with that. All right. All right. So go ahead. Let's play this again. This nigga Killer Mike.
I didn't want to come, but I don't want to be here.
Right. That sounds like your old lady will say, man. Right? Yeah, your auntie will say, man. You know, just throw shit out, you know. I ain't want to cook this, but I cooked it. You know what I mean? That slave goes to I ain't want to be in this kitchen, but I was here anyway. See that emotion and shit, man? Read that again, man. Let me play that again. Yo, ain't it, man? That's it.
Auntie Mike, goddamn. Nigga, man.
Auntie Killer Mike.
I didn't want to come,
Your auntie,
but I don't want to be here. I'm I'm the son of an Atlanta City police officer. My cousin is an Atlanta City police officer. And my other cousin, East Point police officer. And I got a lot of love and respect for police officers, down to the original 8 police officers in Atlanta that even after becoming police had to dress in a YMCA because white officers didn't want to get dressed.
Hit that, man. Hey, was there anything else? I'm telling you, man.
That's it, man. That's it, man.
Yeah, you'll lose it. There's a lot more, but you'll lose it.
See that shit, man? But like I said, through the spirit, that's a part of reeling in Jake, man. All right, Jake is super emotional, man. So that's how he know it's gonna resonate with you, man. This nigga voice cracking, man.
Go be on the Oprah show or some shit with that, man.
Yeah, straight up, man. Yeah. He should be in a damn, a gathering with a bunch of women, goddamn, disgruntled women, talking about their ex-boyfriend, man.
What is the one with the 4 women? What's that show called?
Yeah, I know you're talking about Come On in the Morning and shit.
The 4 women. He supposed to be on that guest
Well,
star.
the view or some shit.
Yeah. He
It should be in a basement. It should be with some rollers in the head and a bucket of ice cream.
Man, that's true.
That's
True.
true.
Sitting on the fucking couch,
That movie
man.
you talking about yesterday.
Yeah, sitting on the couch.
The bad boy, the Captain Bad
Oh,
Boy.
That's him, man.
Yeah, Ben Rhymes, man.
Come on, man.
This is how far Israel is falling from grace, man. Okay? And that's why the scriptures say what? Your leaders cause you to err, man. All right? And this is what is being presented. See, this really Esau, man. Think about it, man. Man, just getting them random niggas walk. Hey, that's the mayor right behind him. Right? If I'm not mistaken, ain't that the mayor?
Yeah, that's the mayor to
The broad right there? Right, so you think that's a coincidence they're able to come up there and say what the fuck they saying, man? Them niggas juiced in, man.
Yeah.
But see, this is all a ploy to keep keep Jake in further derision, man. You got something?
precept.
Yeah, go ahead.
Jeremiah 23:1.
That's it.
Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, saith the Lord. Therefore,
Now, part of scattering is chopping bones. Part of scattering is taking the filleting the skin off you, because the Lord has brought us together. Yahweh made the statement, what? He that gathered not with me scattered abroad. And really, what's heavy about that? It goes back into the idea of pulling yourself together. You know how somebody said, man, pull yourself together.
Right. Snap out of it.
What's the opposite of pulling yourself together? Falling apart.
Right.
That was Jake doing, man.
Yep.
Are we listening to it?
We should have we see it,
falling
man.
apart.
Oh, and that's heavy too, because these leaders, they pretty much like the face of Israel. Like for an example, when that little Boosie made the statement, he made like, man, I'm hungry. God can't tell me, all that shit.
Yeah.
He was the voice of the 2/3. See, the Lord ain't gonna take the time to interview every 2/3 nigga. You know what I mean? He represented the 2/3 at that point. See? So what he did, what he said, and what he did, that's gonna spill over on all them niggas, man. All right? Yeah, go ahead.
Continuing on in verse 2, Jeremiah 23:2. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, power of Israel against the pastors that feed my people. Ye have scattered my flock and driven them away and have not visited them. Behold, I will visit you upon the evil of your doings, saith the Lord.
Hey, that's a capital offense when you take it upon yourself to bring some type of message to Israel. This is the Lord's people, man. Okay? And the Lord set up prophets and men that he sent forth to Israel. But as, in the manner of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, matter of fact, somebody get Acts 7, I think in 35, as in your custom, as you have always done, right? You always reject the men that the Lord set up, and you heap unto yourself, with those itching ears. You want to get that?
Okay, yeah, I can get that.
You heap unto yourself smooth words. Somebody give me, tell us smooth words. That was smooth words. Talking about some goddamn Wakanda.
Right.
Hey, what we looking at, Ryan? Go ahead.
Okay, precept too.
You got a precept? Hold what you got to go.
Yeah, this is Proverbs 14 itself. It says, go from the presence of a foolish man when thou perceivest not in him the lips of knowledge.
Woo! So yeah, you should perceive that this nigga off, man. you started off by saying your uncle, you know, your father was a cop.
Okay.
But even if you ain't into the street, you know, you should say, hold on, man. Nigga, something off with this nigga. What you talking about? All right? Yeah, that was it? You got more? That was it on that?
Yeah, that was the point.
All right, get what you got. Huh?
Acts 7 and 35.
Yep,
This Moses, whom they refused, saying,
jump up.
Okay. This is Acts 7 and 34. It reads, I have seen the affliction of my people, which is in Egypt.
Well, hold up. Don't think 1 second that Yahweh Shema Shah don't know what the hell going on here, man. It tells you that, what's that what Lord said, his ears is not too, his arm is not too short, but he can't say, and his ears right on the top of my tongue. Find that. Read that again.
Acts 7 and 34. I have seen the affliction of my people,
Go ahead.
which is in Egypt.
Mm-hmm.
And I have heard their groaning, and am come down to deliver them. And now come, I will send thee into Egypt.
Mm-hmm.
This Moses, whom they refused, saying, who made thee a ruler and a judge? So like, the same.
And that's Jake. The Jake there, man, who are you to tell me what to do? All right? Go ahead, continue.
It says, the same did the Most High send to be a ruler and a deliverer by the hand of the angel which appeared to him in the bush.
That's it, see?
That's it.
That's the person they use.
Yep.
That's the person they use.
Go ahead.
Verse 36, he brought them out after that he had showed wonders and signs in the land of Egypt and in the Red Sea.
What verse you at?
Verse 36. Yeah, I just read 35.
Okay.
Read 35 again.
What the pump nigga for the always was in the spirit? That's
51.
51.
Oh,
Slack.
51.
Slack.
All right. Hey,
Slack.
That's the spirit. Okay. This is Acts 7 and 51. Says, ye stiff-necked and uncircumcised in heart and ears.
See, that's a spiritual uncircumcision. You're uncircumcised in ears and heart. You're a defect. You're a spiritual defect, okay? For somehow you can't grasp what we're telling you, man. And again, Killer Mike know about us. Read that again.
Okay. Acts 7 and 51. Ye stiff-necked and uncircumcised in hearts and ears, ye do always resist the Holy Spirit, as your fathers did, so do ye.
Now hold up. It said, as your father did, so do ye. Now what this nigga T.I. said, Detroit, they gotta treat us better. Atlanta. Now hold up. Give me Exodus 14 and start at 11.
Exodus 14, verse 11. And they said unto Moses, because there were no graves in Egypt, hast thou taken us away to die in the wilderness?
Right, yeah, go ahead.
Wherefore
They don't want to come out of here, man. Them the same spirits. They don't want to come out of here. Go ahead.
Wherefore hast thou dealt thus with us to carry us forth out of Egypt?
But they don't want to come out of Egypt. That's why T.I. said, Detroit got to cheat us better. Yeah. He ain't said let us get out of it. You know what? That's Martin Luther King, them too, man.
Right. That's right.
What was their message? We want to be equal to you. We don't want to be out of here. We want to sit in the same. We want to go to the same restaurants. We want to be a devil. We want to sit. We want to go shopping at J.C. Penney.
Right.
We want to walk in the same. We don't want to be split. We don't want to be given freedom. We want to be. Equality.
Yeah, that's it. Right. Well, I'm saying equality. Yeah.
Equality means to join.
Equal.
To be equal, right? That's what these niggas saying. Yep, join unto him. That's it. And there's a period for that. Just read Isaiah the 13th chapter, the 15th verse. Go ahead,
Verse 12, Exodus 14 and 12. Is not this the word that we did tell thee in Egypt, saying, let us go, Salakia, let us alone, that we may serve the Egyptians?
See, that's what they want to do. That's why he said, what is that when he said we missed the cucumber?
Yeah. And the numbers 11.
See if we find it. because Jake want to be able to go back to goddamn happy hour, man. All right, Killer Mike And that's why he said Atlanta is Wakanda. He wants you to go back to Magic City, man. You know?
That's where he just came from.
Yeah.
Atlanta was a dad was a cop.
He talked to the mayor. I bet they talked to the mayor about that. Yeah. So we think y'all can get, you know what I mean?
Open up the
See what you got.
God, these numbers 11 and 4. Numbers 11 and 4. It said, and the mixed multitude that was among them fell a lusting, and the children of Israel also wept again, and said, who shall give us flesh to eat? And I said something too, so like that lets you know the heathen got that Esau behind it from the top.
Well, I was just thinking about mine, vocab. Vocab watching that. Yeah. You know.
Yeah. That's the mixed multitude. Yeah, the mixed multitude is the one that influenced them.
That influenced them.
They put in their mind, remember.
Well, that's the multitude now.
Yeah, that's it.
These higher ups, talk to your people, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Influence them, you know? Because the overtone of what the mixed multitude pushed is the vibration of America. They motivated by making America great again. That's what it's about.
Right.
Killer Mike and T.I. they don't want you to destroy Atlanta because Atlanta is a fixture of America.
See, man.
Them niggas coming up against the will of your how about smell set.
Okay. Verse 5 said, we remember the fish which we did eat in Egypt freely.
Right. Yeah, the strip clubs. Yeah. You know?
Yeah, it says the cucumbers and the melons.
Cucumbers is good.
Yeah, that's it. That's something they use too. That's something they use.
Cucumber lotion.
Yeah, that's it.
No.
It said the cucumbers and the melons and the leeks and the onions. It said in the garden. That's it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, man. You Jake want to go back to being in America, man. And T.I. and Killer Mike is one of many, if you think about it, of the figureheads, so to speak, man. That's promoting that idea, man. You know? You got more over here? You got some else?
I got that Isaiah 50.
Yeah, let's get that real quick. Y'all got some over here? I hold you got.
This Isaiah 50. I'm going to start at verse 2. It says, wherefore when I came, was there no man? When I called, was there none to answer? Is my hand shortened at all, that it cannot redeem?
Right, so you think the Lord is handicapped?
Right.
Like the Lord can't redeem you? Oh, you know what I'm saying?
No, like he limited.
Yeah, that's it. Like the Lord limited. Here the Lord created birds, and that's heavy. Think about a bird. Goddamn bird take flight, man. That ain't nothing to just look. See, you gotta be tapped in, man. Goddamn bird take flight, man.
Come on, man.
Right here in your realm. That ain't in the heavens, that's right in your realm. You see a little bird just take flight, and you can't even jump. You over 6 feet. See that? See, I bet that's the same power. You think he can't overthrow Esau, man? Read that again.
It said, wherefore, when that came, was there no man? When I called, was there none to answer?
Is there no power in Israel? Is there not a power in Israel?
That's it.
Fucking nigga on the podium, right? Is there not a power in Israel, man?
That's it.
Well, guess what? Through the Spirit, we here to promote that power, you know, through the Spirit.
Right.
We are nothing, you know, the Lord allowed us to do this.
Right.
The Lord want us to promote Him, man. All right? And that we're in that time, man. You about to get to know your how by smell shot, man. All right, go ahead.
Is my hand shortened at all, that it cannot redeem?
Yeah, like the Lord, I can't redeem you niggas, man. You knucklehead niggas. You don't think I can't redeem you? The same one that laid a ball of fire in the sky, man. Suspended on nothing, man. You know, you got the moon, the stars. Hey, you got animals that dwell under the earth. Like, they don't even fuck around up here. They dwell under the earth, man. And the Lord know about them, though. None of them, they ain't hear from the Lord, man. See that? Go ahead, I'll give what you got.
Appreciate. Yeah, this is Sirach 43. Start at
That's it.
So like I'm gonna start at 28. Yeah, it says, how shall we be able to magnify him? For he is great above all his works.
Right, so we can't even magnify the Lord because he's great above all his works. Right. And that's heavy because when you think about different inventors, their works outweigh them.
Right.
Like
Right.
whoever created the microwave, you don't know who the hell he is, but you know about the microwave, man.
Right.
All right, go ahead.
It says, the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shah, is terrible and very great, marvelous in his power.
Yeah.
When you glorify the Lord, exalt him as much as you can, for even yet will he far exceed, and when you exalt him, put forth all your strength, and be not weary, for you can never go far enough. Who have seen him that he might tell us?
Yeah, we know the answer to that. That's Yahweh Shah. Right? Yahweh Shah have seen him. Go ahead.
And who can magnify him as he is?
Yeah, that's Yahweh Shah. And that's the power we're dealing with, man. You got niggas sitting around trying to come up with a formula for Atlanta to run smooth, man. Okay? They don't understand what type of power they're dealing with, man. See that? Go ahead.
It said, there are yet hid greater things than these be.
Hold up. That means you can see the trees. Look, man, these things you marvel at. You can't even explain the things that you see. The Lord said there's greater things hidden than these be. I'm going to tell you another thing that you marvel at, the wind. Like, you can feel the wind, but you can't see it. Who have heard of such a thing, man? You can feel it, but you can't see it. Right? So the Lord said there's greater things hidden than these be, which you don't even know everything that happens here on the planet Earth, man. All right? Go ahead.
It said, there are yet greater things than these be, for we have seen but a few of his works.
Yeah?
For the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah have made all things, and to the godly have he given wisdom.
Hey, man. Hey, Scripture said to the godly he gives. So that proves what we've been saying all the time through the Spirit. This understanding is the bridge to your salvation. Why, out of all that, he ended off by saying, and to the godly I gave wisdom. Because it's the wisdom of this truth, man. All right? This understanding what's going to mark your deliverance.
Right.
See that? And that's what Killer Mike ain't got, or T.I., or any of them guys, man.
Yeah, right.
And that's why we should thank Yahweh Shema Shah, man.
Right.
Constantly, man.
Right.
Lord saw fit for you to tap into this, man. Man, what we possess. What else could you compare to this, man? What else? Oh, that's why Peter said that. You get that?
Yeah,
Get that, man. That's the spirit,
I was
man.
just thinking about that. Yeah, God.
You know how the spirit roll, man. We'll be here, man. So we're gonna have to come to a point where we gotta start closing this up, man. You know what I mean? We'll be here, man. Hey, that's what the scripture say. When you magnify him with all your spirit, man.
That's it.
And the Lord got the spirit on us. I'm good. You know, straight up. You know, I mean,
Day 3.
yeah, day 3. You know what I mean?
We on it. Yeah.
And come back knowing you laid on the couch. You know what I mean? Day 2, you laid back with the scripture this time. Yeah, go ahead.
This is St. John 6, and I'm gonna start at 6 to 7.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start at 6 to 6. It says, from that time, many of his disciples went back and walked no more with him. Then said Yahweh Shah unto the 12, will ye also go away?
Yeah.
Then Simon Peter answered him, Lord, to whom shall we go?
Yeah.
Thou hast the words of eternal life.
So ain't nothing besides this truth. Ain't nothing else you can go to outside this truth, man. That's why Killer Mike scrambling. You know that CTI, because they don't got what we got, man.
That's it.
You know. So just imagine not having this, man. Where you gonna go, man? So what we have been possessed with. That's why again the Lord said, "Unto the godly I have given wisdom." Matter of fact, let's show you also. Give me what's that? Daniel 2. Yeah, get that real quick. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is the book of Daniel, chapter 2, and I'm starting at verse 20. It said, Daniel answered and said, blessed be the name of the Most High forever and ever, for wisdom and might are his.
Why is that in there? It said wisdom and might are his. Now, damn, I'm trying to come up with an analogy that won't be distasteful, but let's just say like it was a drought, right? No, I don't want to say that. You know what I mean? Let's just say like, let's have a drought on the level where I got corn and nobody else got. That means I said, look, this corn is mine. That's what wisdom is to the Lord. Everybody ain't got wisdom. It belongs to Yahweh Shema Shah. So he's the one who rationalized it out. He can say, I don't want to say it. Wisdom mine. I don't want to give you nothing. Because it's mine. Read that again, huh?
Con. It says, Daniel answered and said, "Blessed be the name of the Most High forever and ever, for wisdom and might are His."
Right, so the Lord is the reason why we got the little understanding we got, man. See, go ahead, huh?
Con. It says, "And He changeth the times and the seasons. He removeth kings and setteth up kings. He giveth wisdom unto the wise, and knowledge to them that know understanding."
See that?
That's it. I got a precept.
Yeah, go ahead.
Con. This is Joel chapter 12, and I'm gonna start at 13. It says, "With Him is wisdom and strength.
That's it.
He have counsel and understanding."
Yep, with him is wisdom and strength. But you see, what strength is in the same breath with wisdom. That's why the scriptures say, knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of that time.
That's it.
Precept.
Yep, go ahead.
Romans 11:33. O
That's
depth of the riches, both of wisdom and knowledge of the Most High, how unsearchable are His judgments and His ways past finding out.
See that? Yeah, because you can't come to the Lord, I have to give it to you. You know? Yeah, go ahead.
It's the book of Sirach 1 and verse 14. To fear the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and it was created with the faithful in the womb.
Give me wisdom of Solomon 7:28.
Says it was created with the faithful in the womb.
You got some?
All right, you got T.I., you got Killer Mike. They ain't faithful,
15.
you know, because if they was faithful, they would have came within the faith. They wouldn't be telling you, don't destroy our beloved city, the modern day spiritually Sodom and Gomorrah, fucking Atlanta. All right, they'll be telling you, hey, follow Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Because remember, hey, think about it. What Malachi 1 tell us. So what you doing, you talking against Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, because Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua going to destroy this motherfucking city, Atlanta, and everything else. So that's what you really saying. You telling the Lord, don't destroy it. The Most High is going to destroy this place by sending Yahushua and the rest of the angels. You got it up.
Yeah, that's the same spirit that Creflo came in.
Right. And that's what they follow.
That's what they follow.
They fuss with this guy, man.
They big contributors.
Man.
Yeah.
Got a precepts back, yeah.
Hold up real quick, get what you got.
All right, cut. This is Psalm 31 and 14. It says, "But I trusted in Thee, O Lord. I said, Thou art my power."
Right, so how you trust in the Lord? By trusting in the doctrine. Okay, go ahead.
It said, "My times are in Thy hand.
Right, so your life is in the hand of the Lord. Go ahead.
Deliver me from the hand of my enemies."
Hold up. Do not this resonate to this time we in now. Deliver me from the hand of my enemies, because these devils plot and they have officially waged war on you, man.
That's it.
Go ahead.
It said, "Deliver me from the hand of my enemies,
Yeah.
and from them that persecute me.
Yep, go ahead.
Make Thy face to shine upon Thy servant."
Now hold up, what is that talking about? That's talking about this knowledge.
Knowledge, yeah.
So that proves that this wisdom is what's going to deliver you out of here. Give me wisdom of Solomon 7:28 real quick. Go ahead there.
Wisdom of Solomon 7:28. For the Most High loveth none but him that dwelleth with wisdom.
See that? Boom. That's it. All right. Go ahead. Now you have something?
This is Colossians chapter 2, verse 8. Beware, lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit.
Yeah, read that again.
Colossians 2 and 8. Beware, lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after Hamashiach.
That's it. And that guy, them guys will get you. That step to the podium, voice cracking. If you ain't rooted in the spirit, you're like, man, so Mike said that shit. You know what I mean?
The guy fucking playing on your emotions, man.
That's it.
Go ahead, what you got?
Yeah, I got something else over there?
No, this is Isaiah 30 and 12. Wherefore thus said the Holy One of Israel, because you despise this word and trust oppression, and perverse and stay their run.
Yeah, and perversity, yeah, because we go into the word perverse, it means to turn.
Right.
And the scriptures command you to look straight ahead. See, once the Lord wake you up to knowing that you're an Israelite, He commands you to go back to the old past. He commands you to long for that, that spirit. And in that event, you have to cast off this modern world, man.
That's it.
You know? So that word perverse means to turn. Go ahead, out, read it again.
Isaiah 30 and 12. Wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because you despise this word and trust in oppression and perverseness.
Right. You trust in this world and perverseness. Again, perverseness pretty much goes into crookedness, like to turn off. All right, go ahead.
And perverseness and stay thereon.
Stay thereon. Go ahead.
Verse 13. Therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall.
Right. Yeah. Like you got a damn leaky roof, and you know it's gonna fall.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's how Jake is. Jake know they break squeaking, man. Then once the car go out, you holler. Fuck you hollering for? You knew. You know?
Yeah.
But guess what? We don't stay. The scripture said they stayed there upon. We don't. We have come out of that mentality. We don't trust in what Esau got to offer. That's one of the signs of being a part, or hopefully being a part of that number. Matter of fact, if ain't nobody got to get Isaiah, I think 10 and start at like 19.
Finish it off.
Yeah, go ahead.
Finishing off in Isaiah 30:13. I'll read it again. Isaiah 30:13. Therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling in a high wall, whose breaking comes suddenly at an instant.
And that's what's going to happen. Suddenly, you know, you're going to get that reality check. Suddenly, our reality going to become your reality. You're going to say, you know what? Damn, the Israelites was on to something, man.
Right.
All right?
It's gonna be too late then.
It's going to be too late.
Right.
Well, that's how it always has been. Just like the time of Noah. Once Noah closed that,
It's
Right.
over.
you know, it was too late.
Yep.
It was too late at that point. That rain started trickling down. Oh, and I'm going to say something too about rain, right? It's like, if you ever notice rain, I know all y'all can attest to this. You ever saw when rain, you can see rain coming towards you?
Right.
Rain is like footsteps.
Right.
Yep.
It come down like,
That's true. That's true. Build up.
that's the Lord creeping up on you. That's that suddenness. That's what happened with, in the time of Noah. Rain like,
Yeah.
creep up on you.
So get louder and louder. Boom, 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 boom.
That's how the missiles gonna come.
That's what I'm just gonna say. It's a violent thing for
Yeah,
rain to
violent
fall
act.
from at that level.
Yep, violent act.
And
Yep.
anything fall from a level that rain falls from, it'll kill you, man.
Yeah.
Or a penny.
A pin will kill you.
Yep.
You drop a penny.
Pebble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
That's why when you read I think Isaiah 34, where the Lord said He's going to come down upon Adoniam. The key is come down.
Come down, yeah.
Oh, and another one too. Matthew is at the 11th chapter where the Lord said, "Whoever shall fall upon his stone, whoever that stone shall fall upon, damn stone fall on your ass, you finished.
That's it.
You're gonna be grind to powder.
That's it.
Like you said, dog, it's an aerial attack.
It's an area attack. And that's heavy because the eagle always had that advantage.
Is it?
It was nothing else over the eagle. The eagle fly higher than any other bird. He had the height. He came from the height, but the Lord trumped him.
He said he looked down on the heavens.
The Lord said He looked down on the heavens.
Yeah, that's heavy right
The earth is His footstool.
there. That's what God.
Oh, the scripture tell you how the Lord Yahushua gonna be highly exalted in that day. You know, that means He's gonna physically be hovering over everybody. The Lord gonna be looking down on you, man.
Come on, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, kind of Isaiah 10 and 20. And it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant.
In what day? That day. Let's show you that the scripture is all about prophecy, man. We read this in Isaiah the 30th chapter. What is this talking about?
Yeah, kind of.
Read that again.
It said, and it shall come
The
to
10th chapter, right.
Isaiah 10 and 20. It said, and it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel,
See, the elect, the remnant of Israel, go ahead.
and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob,
Ooh, hey, now hold up, pay attention to this because the scripture, this comfort, the scripture is going to give you the characteristics of those that's going to escape. See? Go ahead.
shall no more again stay upon him that smote them.
So we don't trust in those that smote us no more. We don't trust in Esau. See that? So that means we must read that again.
It says, Isaiah 10 and 20, and it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel, and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob, shall no more again stay upon him that smote them.
So we don't stay upon them. Stay means you lean on. Right? We don't trust him. You got a precept?
No, I got the stay in the Bible I got here says depend.
Yeah, depend. Yeah. Beautiful. That's bad. That's bad. That's a lesson right there. Right. Depend.
Stay,
Right? Which goes back into that staff, that stake.
That's it.
You know? Whoever lean on him, it shall pierce him through.
That's it.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's the book of Job 8:15. He shall lean upon his house, but it shall not stand. He shall hold it fast, but it shall not endure.
Right, so whoever lean on his house is not going to stand. Because this house wasn't built on your house side. And it tells you that in Matthew the 7th chapter, whoever built this house upon sand.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's it.
This place is not built on your house side. In fact, the scriptures tell you that they crucified your house side here. Revelation 11 chapter.
That's it.
So that's the rock. All right? So you read again from the top of this.
It said, and it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel, and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob, shall no more again stay upon him that smote them.
Right, we ain't going to trust in these devils that kicked our ass. But what's going to happen?
But shall stay upon the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, the Holy One of Israel, in truth.
In truth, all right? Meaning if you can digest this truth and you trust in it, that means you trusting in the Lord. You stand on the Lord. You leaning on the Lord. All right? So with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory
to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Double honors to the head apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to you fellow laborers out there, as well as you believers, the Akim and the Aqua, the brothers and sisters alike that subscribe this truth as well. To the next time, Shalom.
Shalom, DTA of Bob.